Today we're talking about how to manually generate leads online. Automation is king, but if you're not generating organic leads, your business is going to fail. That's the bottom line. The key to building your business is connecting heart to heart, connecting authentically, if you will. I'm so sick of that word, but really having that connection to your customers, knowing who they are, what their problems are, what pain points can you help address, what are the required evils that your competitors are expecting of your people to take on, and how can you serve them better than them? How can you rise above? And this doesn't come from big data. This comes from genuine connections with your people. So you have to focus on organic marketing or your business is going to fail. So in this video, I'm going to share with you how to put the social back in social media. We're also going to talk about keeping momentum going, and we're also going to talk about the biggest lost opportunity that happens at every single networking event. Don't get caught in that mistake. First and foremost, if you want to grow your business, I've already said this already, but you have to genuinely connect with your people. And that is a little bit scary for some people because it means actually having conversations. Maybe not face-to-face conversations, but actually dropping into the DMs of people, actually engaging in content and posts and comments that people have posted. It means actually putting your thinking cap on. It means social media, as much as we want to bring the social back into social media, we also have to understand this is business. But if we want this business to work, we need to lean into the social. So what does social look like on social media? It means posting engaging stories, sharing those lessons that you've learned in your business. It means connecting to people and having one-on-one conversations with them. It means commenting on other people's content and engaging with that, showing interest, solving problems. It means showing up. And that can sometimes be the hardest thing to ask entrepreneurs to do. I know you're busy running your business, you're busy serving your clients, you're busy doing all of that stuff. But again, if you want your business to grow, you need to lean into that organic lead generation. Simply means finding new customers and new potential customers through your social engagements. In the world previous to social media, this would be networking events. This would be chit chat at events that you would go to in your industry or in your neighborhood, for example. Just letting people know that you do such and such a service or such and such a product you sell. Think about it that way. Think about it that way when you get back onto social media. It's not always about shining the spotlight on you, but it can be about finding ways to shine the spotlight on your people. Yeah. Also, a cool way to shine a spotlight on parts of your business that really, really matter is to drop them in the comments below. I really am genuinely curious about the businesses that you guys are building, or maybe you're not building a business yet. It's still just an idea you have, but let me know what you guys are thinking about, what you're building, what is that great idea in your head that you haven't yet taken action on. Drop those in the comments. I want to help you take that first step. I'm here for you guys. Okay, I'm going to admit something. I wasn't the biggest fan of email marketing. I always thought that it was annoying because I personally do not like having to go through my 700 plus new emails every single day. I found that to be a complete waste of my time because 99.9% of the time, the emails I was receiving weren't serving me in the way that I really wanted them to. They felt like they were just piles and piles of offers, and there wasn't enough value. There wasn't enough opportunity to connect. And then I looked back and realized there are emails that I know I'm on email lists that I actually look forward to opening those emails because I know that there's always going to be some kind of value. So I really like to get my nails done. I like to do designs on my nails and things like that. Yes, I'm one of those. But there is a company that I purchase nail supplies from, and I look forward to opening their emails every single week when they send them out once a week. And they show you new products and they show you new tutorials on how to use these products and how to combine different things you might have at home with the products that they're selling. Da-da-da-da-da-da. It's great. It's short and it's sweet. So I was thinking, if that's what's drawing my attention in emails, is these short and sweet but value-packed pieces of email content, well, how can we apply that to our small businesses, to businesses that are growing online? And well, the reality is, if you constantly email your list with high value, every once in a while you can throw out an offer there and people will be more attuned to not only opening, not only reading, but actually taking action from those emails. So here's what I recommend you do. We all know you're going to start your live stream show. You're going to start connecting with your audience in that way. But I also want you to make a little snippet. Take that highlight of that piece of content and put it into a little email. A short, sweet, to the point email. And send it out to your list. Every time you have a new episode of your show, every time you have a new episode of your podcast, every time you have a new product that you're looking at or you have just received samples of or something you're trying out, show them some behind the scenes. Give them the ability to be decision makers in your company. Say, hey, I got questions. I need your answers. And ask genuinely for their feedback. This is going to make your email list really valuable, really. So do it. Other thing you should do is click the subscribe button and join us here on the channel. Every week we release new videos helping you, the small business owner, level up your influence, your authority, and your income online. It's more than just becoming the #1 thought leader in your niche. It's about growing a business that's going to change the world, not only for you and your family, but for the wider world in general. So join us, hit the subscribe button. Thank you. All right, so I go to a ton of in-person networking events, and you've heard the stories before. I don't necessarily love them, and because of that, I've always looked for ways to make them more enjoyable, a little bit easier, but ultimately, I look at the numbers. Is there actually going to be a return on the investment of my time at these events? I get very exhausted. They are mentally draining for me. Being in front of all of those people for that whole event can be rather draining, and sometimes I forget to give people my contact information, or I forget to do all of those follow-up things that you're supposed to do at a networking event. So I found a way to actually streamline the process, the way that we would automate things online with our landing pages. How do you take that into the in-person world and have the same kind of impact with it? So this is what I do, and this is what you guys can do too. Simply create a QR code that will put in your contact information into someone's phone, or will create a QR code that will send someone directly to your website that has an automation to have them subscribe to your email address, or have a QR code that goes directly into your Facebook group so that they apply and they get put into your Facebook group. Whatever it is, have a QR code that is designed for that single action. Think of it this way. Think of your networking event that you're going to as a piece of content you're creating. You're going to plan out what you're doing, like we've already talked about. You're going to create your call to action, which is simply, do you want to add yourself to their contacts? Do you want them to add themselves to your mailing list? What is that action step you want everyone you meet there to take? For me, I like to have people added to my email list. So what I do is create that QR code. I put that QR code on my business cards. So as I hand those out, I don't let them just take the card and put it in their stack of other cards and hope that they come back to it later. What I do is I hold the card out in front of them and I say, hey, scan this. I show them how to do it. And then voila. There's my website. Yeah, you can learn all about the services I provide, but if you just throw your email in here, I'll add you to my list and you'll be the first notified of new things that are happening in our movement. And when you introduce it, when you frame it in that way, you have established your authority. Absolutely. By guiding them through the process, you have established your influence. And when they start to join your email list, when you nurture that list appropriately, bam, you've increased your income as well. So really simple steps that you guys can take in your own businesses to focus on that organic lead generation. Yes, make sure everything on the back end can be automated as much as possible to take you out of that part of the task and put you into your superpower. But also make sure that you are focusing on that human to human connection. That is what is ultimately going to separate your online business from the overly marketed, big budget brands that have lost that human connection. They've lost that part of their personality. They've become a little bit too polished. Be approachable, find that organic customer base, and you're going to see incredible changes in your business. If you want to know more about organic lead generation, building your business, becoming more visible, then I have a free training vault for you. Click the links down below. Join us for the Visibility Hacking Secrets training. It's kind of like a Netflix, full of really short videos that'll help you understand the strategies and tactics we use in visibility hacking to help our small business customers grow their business, grow their visibility, become authority leaders in their industry, and so much more. And the best part is absolutely free. Click the links down below. In the meantime, you can also check out these videos. I know that you will enjoy them. The algorithm thinks that you'll enjoy them as well. So let me know if you have a topic you want to talk about. But in the meantime, watch these. I will see you next time. Remember, I love you. Be excellent to each other.